Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully the camera is okay. Actually, I already have one loose end. Hopefully the camera's okay. On my way home, actually, from work. Anyways, I wanted to share with you guys about how's the car so far. The car overall has been driving very well. Again, I got the car back on Saturday, and then I put 305s because the stock rear tires were 275s. I put 305s in the rear. So now I'm really putting the power down, that I'm not sliding all over the place. I'm still sliding a little bit, but I'm definitely putting better power down. One of the key things about the power is that with 275, it literally threw error codes, meaning the drivetrain had issues. It didn't like the keep skipping aspects of the car, just not being stable. So I really had to get 305 tires. And then along the way, that happened, so I had to pick up 305 tires. This guy almost ran me over, but I have to pick up 305 tires, and at the end, then it came to be okay. Very strong power overall, no doubts about it. Zero doubts about that. Having a really good time with it, and I just had to tighten up the camera. And overall, it just works well. I can't complain too much. A couple weird things though about the tune so far. The tune's still a baseline tune. Again, this is from my body. The tune's from them. My car, when the ECU came back, my temperature gauge, my internal temperature, always restarts back to 72. No matter what I do, it's at 72. It's the weirdest thing ever. It always comes back to 72. No matter what I adjust it, it doesn't memorize it. That's number one. Second thing is on the odometer, on the dashboard, on the bottom right hand corner, traditionally it shows right off the bat the mileage of and the trip odometer and the mileage of your car. And when you toggle through it on the left hand side using the stock, you can toggle through it with how many miles are left in the tank, miles per gallon, consumption level. Those are the three rating things that usually when I switch it and keep it onto consumption, when you start the car again, it will stay on consumption until you toggle through it again. Not anymore. It always goes back to mileage. So those are the two weird things that I found so far about the car, at least after I got the ECU back. I have emailed Sergio and Mike Body. I'm not sure is he going to do anything about it or not, but it seems to be a pretty prevalent issue. So hopefully he will adjust it, and we'll go from. Other than that, the car has been driving. Let me mute this radar, or at least turn it off, maybe. Power it down. Other than that, the car drives pretty good. I think all like I said, if you watch my other video, the carbon fiber's in, everything's legit. Not all the carbon fibers are in. Majority of the carbon fibers in. There are still other packages still coming from Asia, so they won't make it here till the end of this month, probably the time of this video. But overall, zero complaints. That's all I'm going to keep telling you. The drivability of even the base tune is good. And going into this coming weekend, I think Sergio is going to take my car for a spin or so to try to dial it in. So the car is really, that way, make sure we put the power down as linear as possible. So that's going to be what's happening. But overall, I'm really happy with the project. I really am. Because, like I said, I'm coming from an NSX, a 2018 NSX. And while that thing was just sexy as it can get, I really love the way that car looks. From a driving wise, no doubt, no doubts about it. It's really a precision machine. It's like literally taking you know, really precise. But the car was just not ferocious. It wasn't like ferociously fast like the GTR was. The GTR will growl and just takes off. And it's kind of getting to be the same thing here with the Supra, where it is ferocious. And the other big thing is that I'm cheap, I'm frugal, and I like bang for the buck. And for the bang for the buck, for the money on the Supra, even with the additional mods, it's still a third of the price of the NSX, basically. So from that perspective, I think that, you know, this car is really good for its value and for what you can do on this platform. And you can still do more. I just haven't, and I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to pause for a little while. 700 in the high sixes, 700, I'm happy with it. So I don't think I'm going to go any, you know, stronger to get to 1,000. You know, it's just chasing numbers at that point. At some point in time, the car is just not going to be fun to drive, and I want to kind of not do that, because I you know, the car is already getting to be really strong, where it's almost edging where you know, the dynamics really doesn't do it justice. So anyways, I'll keep you guys posted. I don't think I have anything bad going on in the car. I'll let you know as more things progress. I am running E85 fully, and I will take the time of at least flushing out my tank once or twice a month. It's just a thing to do. Other than that, that's about it, man. I mean, you know, I really appreciate all you guys watching and staying with me for this adventure. It's not ending. It's just the beginning. All right, you guys, stay tuned. Talk to you soon. Take care.